Hello, this is a video. Well, you know by the title of this video, but today I'm going to be telling you the best upgrade for every tower. Now, I'll be going into a game with sandbox mode on Cubism. So, first, a monkey up. The CrossFit Master. The Dart Monkey. Well, now, we have 3 paths for all of them. And they're all pretty good, except for the Monkey Fan Club and Super Monkey Fan Club. For Ultra Juggernaut, it's really good. It sends when you're trying out each path. Ultra Juggernaut, the best cross path for the Ultra Juggernaut. If you need to be hitting camo, then it's enhanced eyesight. But usually it's just quick shots and very quick shots. Now, so let's send out. Yes, let's send out a ZUMG. 2 of them, I guess. Oh, that's why. Okay. Well. And now. This is very underwhelming. Wow. And you see, he doesn't get that many pops. So. Now, for the Monkey Fan Club, we set the ability, send out a song. Oh, wait. And for the best cross path for the Monkey Fan Club, if you want to see camo, then it's enhanced eyesight. But otherwise, it would just be short shots, laser sharp shots. And I send out a ZMG. And it's getting much more pops than the other guy, the Ultra Juggernaut, was with the ability, but without it, not as much. Keep in mind that having more Dart Monkeys will enhance this even more. So I'm going to be doing another run with more Dart Monkeys because that'll help it more. Come on. Okay, so now, Super Monkey Fan Club, or Plasma Monkey Fan Club, with no other people's, got 11,000 pops. And now, I'm getting down 9 more Dart Monkeys, so that we can see it to its full potential. And if you don't know why I'm doing this, there's a video out called Every Tower's Upgrades Explained. So whenever if you can go watch that, then you'll understand why. Okay. 2, 3, 10. Okay, now I've got all 10 out. Send out a zombie. And now they do that, which is much better than what was happening before. Now for our next tower, we have the CrossFit Master, which, well, it has pretty high pierce, so usually you want to go quick shots and very quick shots. And with Monkey Knowledge, you can get 2 of them as well, but I think I have my Monkey Knowledge off right now. And we're only going to do 1. Anyway. Making some good pops here. It's much better with like hordes of balloons as well. And now this guy got 15,000 pops. But if I get to home, knowledge, third sandbox. Now we get down 2 crossbow masters there and right there. Now, yes, I need to send the thing. Now, 2 crossbow masters. Much faster. So, I would have to say that the best path is the crossbow master. As well, is because you can have 2 of them, and Plasma Monkey Fan Club relies on an ability which is not as good as just having it there. So. Next up, Boomerang Monkey. All these paths are pretty good. So look at Glaive Lord is pretty good, really good with hordes. Mostly because of the Glaive Ricochet upgrade. And then Charge just attacks really, really fast. And Moab Domination is a Moab thing, and it's more support. So, first up, Glaive Lord. And now, if you need to pop leads, then or need more range, then you probably want to go to the bottom path. But otherwise, middle path is better. So, send out his song. Boom, annihilated. So, that was the first one. Defeated the Zom. Now, middle path, Perma Charge. Now, we've got 2 paths. You can go Red Hot Rangs, which is good for leads, and good for if you need more range. But then, Improved Rangs and Glaives, because it can hit more things. This is really fast and can hit a lot of things. So that's usually better. And this guy got an ability too. And boom, that did it much faster than the other one. Now, we get Moab Dom. Faster, throwing in faster rangs is going to be better because it will push back the Moabs more. But Glaives and Improved Rangs also could be better because it can hit more things when there's a lot of Moabs. So, I'm just going to do that for right now. But again, this is a support tower, and it's global, too, and that's pretty cool. Wow, that was quick. So, for the Boomerang Monkey, I'd have to say the best path is probably the Glaive Lord, because also Glaive Lord can see camos as well. And if you don't believe me, come on. Here is a DDT. Give me another DDT. Boom. It's gone. Now, yes, I'd have to say the best path is probably the Glaive Lord. And Bomb Shooter. So, Bomb Shooter, we've got 3 really good paths. We got Bomb Blitz, which is pretty good. Well, I guess we'll stop starting with the top. We got with Balloon Crush. Best cross path for this one is probably Missile Launcher and Faster Reload because it will shoot faster, but also Frag Bombs might carry over the stun effect to other balloons since we've only got 1 balloon designed right now. Look at that Missile Launcher. It pushes him back. does not do that much damage at all. It's a very support tower. You could definitely pop it. It would just take a lot of time. I'm skipping to where we pop it. Okay, well, finally took it out. With 10 years, I sold it a few times, so it doesn't have the pop count on it. This Bloom Clutch is a definite support tower. There's no doubt about it. Now, next path we have for the Moab Eliminator. See if I can fit this bomb shooter in here again. Yes, I can. Now, the best upgrade for it is probably the bigger bombs and heavy bombs to make it do more damage. That's right. Yeah, more popping power. Smash through 2 layers of balloon at once. Now, the big thing you want Moab Eliminator for is the ability. That is crazy. And also, it's crazy Moab damage. It's pretty bad against the ceramics cleanup. So, Moab Eliminator is really you want it to, it's going to be, Moab Eliminator is going to be the Moab, the thing that deals with Moab. So you're going to want something else, like maybe Inferno Ring, maybe Ultra Juggernaut to clean it up. Or the Glaive Lord, that's pretty good with dealing with hordes and things. Clean it up with. Now, next path, bottom path, Bomb Blitz. So, the best one for this one is probably Missile Launcher, the faster reload, just so that it shoots faster. So, let's see. Wow. Yeah. So, Bomb Blitz is very good at dealing with, cleaning up the balloons. So you can have Moab Eliminator and Bomb Blitz, and that would work. So, the best path for the Bomb Shooter, I think, well, Bomb Blitz is really good with cleanup, so, but I wouldn't really use it. The thing I use the most is Moab Eliminator, because cleanup is easy, Moab damage is not as much. Now, on to the Tack Shooter. We've got the first path, Inferno Ring. Now, the best path of this is obviously more attacks and even more attacks, so that it will shoot out the fireballs more and shoot out more fire. And like long range tracks and super range tracks just give it more range, which don't really need. Like, Inferno Ring? That's crazy. Inferno Ring is really good. But it is also very expensive. Now, for the next one, Super Maelstrom. The best one for this one is probably faster shooting, and even faster shooting. Now, the ability has a pretty short cooldown though, and that gives it most of the pops. Come on. There. And now that was it. It took a pretty long time to pop. And then next we have the attack zone. Now the best path for this is faster shooting and even faster shooting. Because again, players want more range. And this guy's already got pretty good projectile lifespan compared to the other attack shooters. Like, was still was better at dealing with the ZMG, but this one will probably be better against the hordes. So let me put out a count of 99 rainbow balloons. There. Now, Inferno Ring would still probably stop that. 99 rainbow balloons. Yeah. But keep in mind, so now it's time to see what this one is. So, Super Maelstrom is definite no. Attack Zone's pretty good. I like it because Overdrive is also, and these ones are cheap, but they're good. They're pretty good. And then it's the attack zone, and that's good. So, but then again, Inferno Ring was much better. Ring of Fire can pop, Hot Shots can pop leads. The Inferno Ring is much better, but it's also like 2.5 times its price. So it's much pricier than the attack zone. So I'd say that it is probably the Inferno Ring just a little bit above attack zone. I definitely use the attack zone more though, the bottom path more. Now next for the Ice Monkey. Top path. Super Brittle. The best path for this one is probably Deep Freeze and Enhanced Freeze, because like attacks and freezes for longer. It just does better, I think. And then we get a ZMG. Super Brittle. Oops. I still got my 99 counter on there. One ZMG. Now Super Brittle, it's more of a support tower because it like doing anything. It's more of a support tower because it makes the things take extra damage. And I think we know where this is going. It's not doing very well. And Bloons. Now middle path is the absolute zero. This is the best path for this one is probably Cold Snap so that it can hit leads and camos. This is also a support tower because everything in its range gets like slowed. And its pops, it's getting no pops. So clear balloons. What if I send out a bunch of rainbows? Then you see it's doing actually pretty good against them. But you definitely need other towers to pop them. Like, definitely. So, now, we have Icicle Impale. Best path for this one is probably Cold Snap so that it can hit td6. And then send out a ZMG. Icicle Impale is really good at dealing with Moabs and things. Or maybe not, maybe I overestimated this. Dealing with DDTs. Not Moabs. Yeah, like you see, it's gonna pop it. It's just a matter of when. Boom, popped. Did pretty good cleanup too. So now if we send out a bunch of DDTs, now it's taking it out. Now it's taking them out. Just spam DDTs. Okay. So now the best path for the Ice Monkey, because Super Brittle and Absolute Zero are kind of support towers. So I'd say Icicle Impale. It's definitely the path that I usually go when I use the Ice Monkey, which I do not really. I don't really use the Ice Monkey. Now, Glue Gunner. Top path. Best grass path with this. If you're going all the way top path with the Balloon Solver or Balloon Liquefier, they've already got just so much like Pierce. They can already hit just a bunch of balloons, so it's probably better to go bottom path. But if you're going just Balloon Dissolver, then you should probably go with bigger globs and glue splatter. Stronger glue. Send out a CMG. Now, it's not that impressive with this Moab, but this is the CMG, but it's very good at cleanup. We have ceramics. Boom. And now, go to pop out. Now if I send out 99 ceramics, what about the BFEs? Wow, that's just one giant thing. Oh no, some ceramics are getting by. Well, you probably wouldn't have just this if you're going up against all that. But now for the next path, middle path, the best, well, it kind of depends on what you're doing. If you're getting this just to slow down balloons, it's probably good to get stronger glue and stickier glue. But if you're doing it, but otherwise, you can get corrosive glue. So it's usually better to get. And then, I don't even think this affects Moabs. Oop, that. Wrong thing. I don't even think this affects Moabs, so. Oh, it does. But it can't get any pops because it. You know. So. Now, bottom path. The best one for this one is probably Glue Splatter, because you're usually just getting this for support, just to slow down the Moabs bunch. It's probably better to get Glue Splatter for the horns and things. And this guy does do damage, but very, very slowly. Not quite as slow as the Balloon Crush, though. Like, look at the Zomb. It's just stuck there. It cannot move. Neither can those guys. There. So, now the best path to the Glue Gunner has to be the Balloon Solver or the Super Glue. I usually go top path for the Balloon Liquefier, Balloon Dissolver, but I also have used Super Glue and relentless glue sometimes. Whenever I'm doing a different, like whenever I'm trying to be support. Now, onto the sniper monkey. Top path, Cripple Moab. The best path of that is, well, if you're trying to get the DDTs, then it's night vision goggle and shrapnel shot. But otherwise, it's you want to do fast firing and even faster firing. Because, and now it's just stuck up there. It's crazy. And usually, you'll have another thing with this, so you can put it to strong. Next path, Elite Sniper. The best path of this is probably fast firing, even faster firing. Because it can already pop leads with supply drop. And so Elite Sniper is mainly used for the ability of getting money. But it does alright. But it also gets the bouncing bullet. And it gives all other snipers the elite targeting. Like, look at that damage. Oop. It's the wrong side. But okay. And then, for the last path, full auto rifle. If you wanted to see camo, night vision goggles. But otherwise, top path so you can do more damage. Let's look at that damage. The only thing that the Elite Defender struggles with is all the hordes. If you got shrapnel shot, that would probably help out a bit more with that. So, there it is, very close. Now I'm going to actually put down another one and see if this is any better. Never mind, it is doing less damage now, but it is definitely cleaning up just the hordes better. So maybe it is better to go no path. Well, if you wanted to be doing single target, then it's definitely better to go top path. But if you wanted for if you needed to have more cleanup, then shrapnel shot is definitely better. Or just to see camos. So best path I would say is the path I usually go. The path I go the most is definitely bottom path, just because I like semi-automatic and full auto rifle. But Cripple Moab and Maim Moab is a good support. Cripple Moab is 2. Supply drop is good for the money. So good. So yeah. Now onto the monkey sub. Now then, for the first path for monkey sub is energizing. The best path to go with this one is twin guns and airburst darts, because it makes it attack like twice as fast. And airburst darts, I don't think that does anything, but because otherwise you'd just be able to pop leads. So it's definitely better to go bottom path. Now, let's see how this does. When submerged, it does pretty well. Oh wait. Also, while it's underneath the water, it cannot attack Moabs with the energizing thing, the plutonium reactor thing. Okay, well, this tower is definitely, it's a very clean-up tower. Those are which we cannot deal with. Yeah. But I think I might be able to get Moabs. Pop Moabs. Yeah. Just not bigger Moabs. Okay. So now the next path, which is a very Moab class, is Preemptive Strike. So, depends if you want to do twin guns wherever it starts. Usually you just go for this, for the ability. But I'd say go Advanced Intel, because you would probably have other towers down. I'm just going to put like a couple Dart Monkeys down. I'm going to place down a couple villages, because they will not do anything. So that he can see everywhere on the map. Okay. Now, usually you're going to want this for the ability. And boom, it's gone. But now, if we send out a beauty, you gotta wait for the ability to come off cooldown. And now it's gone. Easy. So now, the final path is the Sub-Commander. The best path for this is, well, if it's near the beginning, like on Lotus Island or something, you probably wanted to get it heat-tip darts. Otherwise, the instant tower, so that it can shoot everywhere. So I'm gonna get down some more villages again. Now I send out his UMG. Doing some good damage. Taken out. Okay. So, now, best path for the monkey sub? I'd probably say Preemptive Strike, because that's what I usually go. And that's what I do for Chimps runs, actually. I just get like a Preemptive Strike and a Balloon Solver, and that takes it out, usually, because the Preemptive Strike deals with the Moabs, and that's kind of BAD, and then the Balloon Solver can deal with all of the ceramics rushing out and things. Next, we have Monkey Buccaneer, which is the top path. So, if you need camo or longer range, then bottom path, but otherwise, for more damage, middle path. Now, this has a global tower, so that's nice, too. So that was fairly quickly. Now the next path, we'll have no trouble dealing with the ZMT, because it's the Pirate Lord. We send it out, and we just use the ability, and eat it. Now, the next path is just Trade Empire, where best path to go for is probably Hotshot. But since all it really does is make money, otherwise it's just a regular Buccaneer. It's literally the same as a 0. It is an 022 Buccaneer. It just makes you money. So, best path for the Monkey Buccaneer. Because Destroyer is just so good at the early game, I usually go that way and get the aircraft carrier for most runs. But also, I do Monkey Pirates, mostly for double HP Moabs, because this one it's an insta-pop. Next up is the Monkey Ace. top path is the Sky Shredder. Now the best path to go for this is so if you want camo detection again, middle path. And I can also semi kind of hit leads, but not like really with the exploding pineapple. But then sharper darts is good because it throws out just so many darts, and they can all pop more. And it also is center path. Also, it's a good Moab viewer and a good crowd viewer because of the Moab missiles. Next path is the Tsar Bomba. Now the best path for this one is probably lots more darts and rapid fire. But you're not really using this for the darts because of course you want the ability. This one is more of a crowd controlled tower with the ability because if you're getting rushed, you just use the ability and then boom. So now, the last and final path is the Flying Fortress. Best path of upgrade for this one is, well, if you need camo, then Spy Plane, but otherwise it's lots more darts. And boom, it's already dead. It's already gone. You don't even get to see it. It's so strong. So, next, best path for this one is definitely, the best is definitely the Flying Fortress, but it's also very expensive. Like, Spectre alone is like a T5 in price, like a cheap T5 in price. And it's also really good, still. Then, I guess the next one is like Sky Shredder. That's like that's much cheaper. And also it's got the fighter plane thing, so it's pretty good. But yeah, I'd say best path is bottom path. That's what I usually go for, bottom path. Now, heli pilot. First path is top path, Apache Prime. If you want camo, go the middle path. But if not, then bottom path. Now it's on pursuit, so boop. And then done. Next path is the special preparations. Now the best path for this one is probably quad darts in pursuit. Now let me do this and send out a 0G. So you got this Marine guy and he's pretty good. That's a lot. And the door gunners are good. That's great. But also another thing that you want it for is its downdraft because it'll push back all the balloons and I send out a bunch of 0Gs. Okay. So, now, the final path for this one is Command Commander. If you need camo detection, go to the middle path, but otherwise, top path. Another good thing about this guy is that he's got the Moab shove, so that helps out against Moabs. So the best path is probably top path, unless you want it for the downdraft, so that it can blow back balloons, which is good support. And Moab Shove can push back Moabs, which is also good. So, I don't really use this that much, but I'd say top. Next up is the Mortar Monkey. This is all we have top path. Now, this one's kind of controversial because it's kind of hard to choose. But usually I go fast reload or rapid reload so that I can shoot more. But the biggest one, it says layers over a huge area, also powerful burning stuff damage, which is a different path. So, well, let's compare. So there's right there. Now I'm going to send out the energy. Also, the mortar monkey is kind of annoying because you have to like target it all the time. It's much more for crowds than for like just exclusive Moab damage. It also stuns the balloons too with the top half. Yeah. So now, yeah, there it is. I'll send him out. Doing much more damage. Okay, so it's definitely better to get the burning stuff. Okay, so yes, the best cross path to that is Bernie stuff. Now, next path is Artillery Battery. Now, we've got Beta Blast and Balloon Buster, or Increased Accuracy, Bernie stuff. I usually use Bernie stuff. Now, this guy has an ability as well, which just makes him, I don't know, there's all this thing. It makes him faster. This again is much better for the crowds. Great. So now we've got the bottom path. Bloom Incineration. Now the best path for this one is Fast Reload and Rapid Reload. This is also a kind of support tower because of the Shattering Shells and Signal Flare, which removes camo and removes fortified properties. So CMG. There. He also puts down Wall of Fires, which is nice. Now he popped on the fastest. But also I did not do that the best. Now, so the best path for the Water Monkey is probably Artillery Battery and Pop It On because it just attacks so fast that nothing can get by it. The problem with the other ones is they attack slower, so things like DDTs could just rush on by it. But you could also use Signal Flare for the remove, you know. And now we have the Dartling Gunner. Top path, the Ray of Doom. Best path for this one is Faster Barrel Spin with advanced targeting because camo and 50% faster attack speed, which is much better. Now, this is also a crowd control tower, but it's also just really good. It's on its own seat. If we send out a bunch of DDTs, bunch of Moabs, bunch of DDTs. If you just spam BADs, they're just gonna get to the same spot. Or they're just push a little farther. Because it's got like infinite pierce. So. Don't really know why these ones are getting farther. Whatever. That is even back to DDT. Yeah, so Ray of Doom, good. Now, we have the MAD. Now, the best path for this one is Focus Firing and Laser Shock because Laser Shock is good. And this is very Moab. It's really bad with all the cleanup, but you can deal with some Moabs. And it's also got an ability. Now, for the last and final one, for the Dartling Gunner, we have Balloon Exclusion Zone. Best path for this one is Faster Barrel Spin. The thing now this one, you can put on target independent. Now, UMG. So that's okay. Yeah. So, best path for the Dartling Gunner is, it's gotta be the MAD, right? Yeah, well, for mob damage, it's definitely the MAD. For crowd control, it's definitely Plasma Accelerator and Ray of Doom. But the thing I got the most is Hydro Rocket Pods, because it's good. Much better than the other T3, which is Laser Cannon or Buckshot. This entire bottom path isn't that good. Yes, now for the next tower up into the magic category, we have the Wizard Monkey. First top path, the Archmage. He gets the Dragon's Breath and Shimmer already, so Wildfire. I'll put it here. Boom. Yeah, so that's good. And then we go to the middle path. It's probably better, well, if you need camo, go Monkey Sense, but otherwise, Guided Magic and Arcane Bodies. Now this guy is taking it out much slower than the Archmage did. Now, Prince of Darkness. Best path for this guy is probably Wildfire. So, another thing is, he needs Graves. So let's send him out just a whole bunch of vehicles. And then a vehicle. Never mind, we're gonna spam ceramics. So, Wizard Monkey best path. What I usually go is go like Arcane Mastery, Arcane Spike, or Dragon's Breath, Summon Phoenix, but sometimes I go Necromancer. I think best path is probably middle path. Next we have the Super Monkey. First path is, so the Sun Temple and True Sun God don't really they're pretty bad if you don't sacrifice to them. So, and then if you want, the best path is, if you need camo, then go Ultra Vision. If not, it's probably more range and upper range. Or not bad. Or get a knock back. This guy's kind of bad without sacrifices. Like, look at that. Look at that. That just is so bad. Like, okay, it's still pretty good. Being for like over $500,000. No. Like $600-something thousand. Now, next path is the Anti-Balloon. The best path of this one is probably Laser Blast, Plasma Blast, because do more damage and have more pierce. But if you need more camo, go Ultra Vision. Now, this guy's got a pretty big range, so oh yeah. And then the final path, the Legend of the Night. Best path for this guy is Laser Blast and Plasma Blast, unless you need the range. because it just greatly enhances the damage. Send out like 2 B80s. To look at him annihilate it. Of course, it is like over $250,000 to get the full thing. Yeah, so best path for this guy is probably, well, because best path, the ending is definitely Legend of the Night, unless you want to go through all that and do all the sacrifices for the true Sun God. Then that one's definitely the best, and yet eventual. But otherwise, it's probably Robo Monkey Tech Terror, the middle path. Yeah, the Ninja Monkey. No, top path we have Ninja. Best cross path is, unless you have other towers that need to see camo, it's counter espionage. But otherwise, Seeking Shuriken, because Seeking Shuriken is pretty good, and Caltrops. And this guy's also pretty good against hordes, like really good against hordes. He's not doing much damage right now. And now, middle path, the Grand Saboteur. Best path for this one is Ninja Discipline and Sharp Shuriken. Now, let's go to around 1,000. Or not around 100. Around 999. But you can only go to around 280 because it's the highest I've beaten. If we use this ability and send out a B80, then it comes out partially damaged. So that's really good, and it scales really well. Otherwise, it does just really badly. And now it's got the Master Bomber. Best cross path for this one is Ninja Discipline and Sharp Shurikens. And I set the round back to 3. Now this guy is a very big Moab guy. He's a sticky bomb. But the cleanup, not as much. Now then, again, the sticky bomb only does like 3,000 damage every time. But still. And it's a good option against td6 because the Ninja Monkey can see camo. Now, for the best path, usually it's Sticky Bomb because of just the insane Moab damage. But otherwise, it's Bloonjitsu because of the hordes, and it can kind of carry the early game. Oops, I'm placing that down. Now, next tower is the Alchemist. Top path, Permanent Brew, is just a total support tower because of all the buff. It's just a buff tower. And now, best cross path is usually you'd think faster throwing because then it will throw out the potions faster, but not entirely true. Because in Perishing Potions, it says buff potions last longer. So if you have a few towers, just 1 or 2 towers, or maybe 3, that need the Permanent Brew, well, if it's Permanent Brew, then it's permanent, so it doesn't really matter. But if you've got stronger stimulant or something, the best path, if you've got a few of them, is Perishing Potions, Stronger Acid, because the buff potions will last longer. Otherwise, it's faster throwing and Acid Pool, because if you got a lot more towers, because then it can throw it out faster to all the other towers. Now, I know this guy cannot take out the thing because he's just throwing base potions. And this guy, best thing is, well, Acidic Mixture Dip, if you've got other towers nearby, you can buff. Otherwise, it's faster throwing and Acid Pool. Now this guy also transforms 5 near my bug keys as well, so you can get more of them. The ability is really what does it, which makes it good. Otherwise, not really. Now then, next alchemist is the Balloon Master Alchemist. Now the best one for this one, it doesn't really matter. So I'm just gonna do this one. Now beauty, because he turns all the balloons into red balloons, but he can't see camo. But he cannot do it to BADs. So, now best path for this guy is probably bottom path because of the rubber to gold and lead to gold as well. But this top path with Berserker Brew and Stronger Stimulant are pretty good too because of the buff. But no path's okay. So, yeah. And then next is Druid. Oh, let me clean up. Okay, so now next up is Druid. Now, top path. This is a kind of support because it blows back all the things, but this path is probably Thorn Swarm and Heart of Oak because it shoots more thorns. Or if you need the range, if you really need the range, then sure, you can go Druidic Reach. Now, Zero G, he can blow back with the Super Storm and push him back. It's ball lightning, so he doesn't do much damage. Is definitely a support tower. Now then, Druid. Again, the middle path, the best cross path is Hard Thorns and Heart of Thunder because they can pop more balloons and pop that. And then Heart of Thunder for wards and things. So Spirit of the Forest is definitely a more rush of balloons thing instead of like one, just like single target. Both of these get all those vines, so it's very good against rounds like 63. So that is that one. Now the next one, Avatar of Wrath, bottom path. The best cross path is Thorn Swarm and Heart of Oak. Now this one, because the Pop Lusts, they buff each other, and the Avatar of Wrath gives a buff to all other druids, so a Pop Lust will help. As you can see, he's pretty good at single target. Not as much with the hordes. So, Druid best path is probably middle path because of the Druid of the Jungle and Jungle's Bounty. That's pretty good. Now, Mermonkey. Mermonkey. New tower. When this is made. Fairly new. Now, Lord of the Abyss, the best path. Well, I can't really say. But if you're going to get down a bunch of Mermonkeys, then it's definitely Echo Sense Network and Echo Sense Precision because of the more range buff. Yeah, range. But this one can give you camo balloons. Or you could get Sharper Prongs, which means it can pop more balloons. Or Tridal Chill, which... and Tridal Chill, which means they're larger and can freeze balloons. Otherwise, this guy kind of buffs because it gives like magic monkeys more pierce and stuff. And we could place him on land so that he could attack the UMG for longer, but then he'd get a range. He would lose some range. So that's why I'm not doing that. Now, I don't think he's going to be able to take him out. Unfortunately. Hey, he didn't. Yeah. And then the next path. Bopsided. The best path for it, again, if you're going to get more, then it's Echosense Network. If you need camo, then it's Echosense Precision, bottom path. But otherwise, it's Trident Efficiency and Trident Swiftness. And this guy's ability. Yeah, this guy's pretty good. Now, the next is bottom path, the final harmonic. The best path for this one is probably Trident Efficiency, Trident Swiftness. Now, you can put the shell anywhere. There's fine. Now this guy is a definite support tower because it literally just makes him go around and around. So, best path for this one, I definitely go bottom path because of the support aspect of it. Otherwise, it's probably Arctic Knight if you want more damage. Now we come to the banana farm. So usually the best way to make money is top path with banana research facility. But if you don't want to collect it, it's marketplace, central market. But Monkey Bacon and IMF alone, they're okay. Now, Spike Factory. Top path for Spike Factory. Super Mines. Best path for this is faster production, even faster production. I'm sending out one of these. I'm sending out one of those. That's 3 D80s. Super Mines is just crazy good. Well, I guess those are just going to be there. And now, we've got middle path. Now, the best path for this one is probably top path because of the white hot spikes. As you can see, this guy's pretty good. Mostly good with hordes as well, because spams and then boom, it's all pushed back. Boom. Now, the next one, Perma Spike. You usually want to place it in the back because it's like your backup. Now, the best path of this one is probably white hot spikes, bigger stacks, just in case a DDT comes by. And you want to put it on smart so that it can put it all in the back. Now, I am going to put it on this so you can get one of these guys out, see how good it does. But also, also does good damage. Like that. Now, I've got to get all these from the spike. Now, Spike Factory, best path is, well, Silver Mines, but it's also like a lot of money. And Spike Mines is pretty good too. Or, if you want to go for Moab Shredder. But Permaspike is good because it's a backup. Actually, I'd go Spike Mines, so I'm gonna say Spike Mines is the best. And top path. It's the best path. Now Village is another one of those that can't attack, so the best path, top path, because it makes, you've got top path, which buffs primary towers. Middle path gives radar scanner and monkey intelligence bureau, which is really good, with the call to arms as well. But then bottom path makes you more money, and Monkey City is pretty good too, with Monkey Town and Monkey City, because it this cash generation of all nearby monkeys and stuff. So you want to place it near your monkeys as a buff, because then they'll make more money from pops. I'd say the best one is middle path. Then engineer monkeys, the top path. The best one for this one is middle path, because of the deconstruction and larger service area, because it goes from this range to this range. And then deconstruction is good too. These guys are pretty good. But, yeah. So, that's pretty good. And then, middle path is more support tower. It's like all the stuff overclock. For cleansing foam, I'll put it like in the front and then give it like pin so that it can like pin, I guess. But then yeah, so that's pretty good because it's ultra boost. It's one of the things needed for god boosting. Now this guy's gonna be able to instant pop it as well. Best path for this guy is probably larger surface area deconstruction. Definitely larger surface area because you can tell him where the trap should go. Where to put the trap. Now, so the best path for this guy is probably top path for Sentry Expert and Sprockets, unless you need an instant pop thing, or you have troubles with camos and leads. Now, Beast Handler, top path. That is middle path. So, for Beast Handler, you need all you need for the beast. Now we get the Megalodon. This guy King Dragon babies. Pretty sure he can even Dragon Fortified B80s. Yeah. This guy is really good. Now, next path is the Gigantosaurus. I'm not going to be telling you the cross path because it's like, doesn't really do much, just another beast. Another Gigantosaurus. Oops, that is for that. So yeah, G, this guy's also really good because Stomp. Wow, and he gets 500 pops. It's more good for a stun thing. Yeah, this guy, at full beast power, can take down a B80. Or fortified B80. Alright, so next path is the Kurokai. Bottom path. Wow, that is annoying. I've got this guy, Pukai. I got his UMG. Not doing much. But, yeah. So that's the Pukai. Now, best path for the Beast Handler. It's probably top path because of the Q saw. It's just really good because you can drag in 45 B80s. So it's definitely Beast Handler. Now that was all the towers. That was all the towers on the list. So like, subscribe.